Welcome to the Make It Make Sense series from Northwest Access Fund, where we try to make sense of complicated benefits questions. Today, we are talking about Childhood Disability Benefits, or CDB, which are also known as Disabled Adult Child Benefits, or DAC. This is Norman. This is Nancy. And this is Noel. Norman isn't getting any benefits, and Nancy and Noel both get Supplemental Security Income, or SSI. Nancy, Norman, and Noel are all newly eligible for childhood disability benefits. Childhood Disability Benefits, or CDB, used to be called Disabled Adult Child Benefits, or DAC. You may hear this benefit called by either name. It's all the same benefit. We'll call it CDB. CDB are a type of Social Security Disability Insurance, or SSDI. This means that CDB are based on work history and do not have a resource limit, and CDB comes with Medicare. You can watch the Make It Make Sense SSI and SSDI video to learn more about the different types of benefits. Childhood disability benefits are for people who are unmarried, at least 18 years old, have a disability that began before the age of 22, and are the dependent of a parent who is deceased or is receiving disability or retirement benefits. There is also a limit for earned income, which changes every year. The actual amount of the benefit depends on the work history of the parent. CDB have the same income limits, work phases, and work incentives as SSDI. To learn more about those, check out our other videos on SSDI. We're going to look at 3 different scenarios today. First, what happens when you have no existing benefits and you become eligible for childhood disability benefits? Then, what happens when you're already getting SSI and your new CDB income is too high to keep SSI? And then, what happens when you're already getting SSI and your CDB income is low enough that you'll also keep SSI? Let's say our friend Norman is 22 years old. He has a disability, but he's not eligible for SSI and hasn't been receiving any benefits. But his dad recently retired, so Norman is now eligible for CDB. He'll need to apply and go through the disability determination process. If benefits are approved, he'll start getting monthly payments, and in 2 years, he'll be eligible for Medicare. Our friend Nancy has been getting SSI for a few years. She gets the maximum amount of SSI. Her mom has a disability and just got approved for SSDI benefits. Nancy is now eligible for CDB, and the amount of her benefit is higher than the SSI maximum, so she'll only get CDB. She's not eligible for SSI anymore because of her income. The Social Security Administration will start the process to change her benefit. Nancy's a little worried because she really needs to keep Medicaid. Don't worry, Nancy. There's a special rule that lets you keep your Medicaid if you move from SSI to CDB. You still have the $2,000 resource limit, though. You'll also get Medicare after you've been eligible for CDB for 2 years. Our friend Noel has been getting SSI for a few months. They also get the maximum amount, and their dad recently died in a zombie attack. Noel is now eligible for CDB on their dad's earning record, and the amount they're eligible for is less than the SSI maximum. They'll get both SSI and CDB, and their combined benefit will be $20 more than the SSI maximum. They'll keep Medicaid and add Medicare after they've been eligible for CDB for 2 years. If Norman, Nancy, or Noel ever decide to get married, they won't be eligible for CDB anymore because they will no longer be considered a dependent of their parents. There is one exception to that rule. They can maintain eligibility for CDB if they marry someone who is also receiving SSDI. So y'all could actually marry each other if you want to. We think you should be able to marry whoever you want, though, without worrying that marriage will impact your benefits and your health insurance. May we suggest contacting your elected representatives about marriage equality for people with disabilities. Thanks for watching Childhood Disability Benefits from the Make It Make Sense series.